This is Stuart Cameron with a look at yesterday's rugby from the Borders. And let's start in the Border Cup with Melrose winning 13-3 at Selkirk to give them 3 wins in 3 games and heading for a quarter-final place along with Gala, who of course pre-qualified already by finishing in the top 4 in the Premiership last season. Richard Mills scored the only try of the game, converted by Joe Helps, who also kicked 2 penalties to take him over 200 points for the season, the first Borders player from the top-ranked clubs to reach the target. Scott Hendry kicked a penalty for Selkirk. Reaction from head of rugby at Melrose, Mike Dalgetty.
Take my hat off to all the players on both sides. An absolutely horrendous day. Certainly not a day for rugby. So really, it was just about attitude, and the attitude of all the boys that played on both sides was superb. And we're very, very pleased to have got the victory.
The Selkirk point of view from President John Rutherford.
It was just so hard to even keep the ball, and we kind of knew goal kicking would be the difference. And we didn't kick our goals, Melrose did, and they got that try at the start. But apart from that, there wasn't really that much between the teams.
Melrose have to play Kelso and Peebles next year to secure their place in the Cup quarters. Meanwhile, Hawick are still in the hunt following their second win in the competition. They beat Kelso 28-16, and although the match was abandoned, the result stands as more than an hour was played. In that time, Hawick managed a try bonus with 4 touchdowns from Keith Davis, Rory Scott, Lee Armstrong and Greg Cottrell. Neil Rennick converted all of them despite the driving wind and rain. And well done to Matty Douglas, who kicked all his kicks as well, 2 penalties and a conversion of Mark Wilson's try. Hawick skipper Keith Davis.
Good to get the win under the belt. There was a bit of discussion about whether the game would be on or not, but went ahead, and the conditions weren't one of the greatest, kind of howling gales, but we've got the game kind of done and got the win in the end, so it was good to get the job done.
In the British and Irish Cup, Gala were more competitive against Bristol than last Sunday, and at half-time the teams turned round with the score just at 17-6 to Bristol. With the likes of internationals Nicky Walker and Murray Lowe bolstering the team, it was a different display, and with no scoring in the second period, it ended 17-6 with David O'Hagan kicking Gala's points with 2 penalties. Maroons head coach George Graham.
I'm incredibly proud of the effort today. I think, it's never nice to go away from home and concede 60 odd points, and it's not a thing that happens regularly at Gala. And obviously the boys were hurting, and we spoke about it all week, and we discussed that, we could have we've got a better showing in that. But I'm really proud, as I have been, all the seasons, with the effort the boys put in, and today especially. The conditions were horrendous. Both teams made a lot of mistakes, but we still, showed a lot of character to hold a fully professional team like Bristol to just 17 points and 3 scores.
And you can see all 3 tries from that match at Borders Rugby Television at bordersrugby.net. Results from the RBS East League 1, Duns 0, RHC 29, Hawick Lindeen 0, Dunbar 34, Linlithgow 52, Hawick Quins 0. That's another match that was abandoned after 65 minutes, but the result stands. Also abandoned was North Berwick against Langham, 25-0 at the 67-minute mark, that result also standing. The RBS East League 2, Earlston 5, Berwick 26. The East League 3, Gala YM 24, Broughton 3, Queensferry 3, St Boswell's 53. That's St Boswell's 9th win out of 9. The RBS Reserve League 1, Edinburgh Accies A 12, Selkirk A 3, Stirling A 26, Melrose Storm 0. For a full list of next week's fixtures and to get the latest news, results, rankings, audio and video, go to bordersrugby.net.